Ford Jr. on the top 3 points this career for Detroit Mercy. How does that make you feel knowing you've had so much success?
It's an accomplishment, and I credit it to my teammates because they found me. And I guess I had a hot streak going, and they found me, so I credit them for it. But I just hate the fact that I got that accomplishment, but we ended up taking a loss with it.
Josh, obviously the Titans, we know with some injuries and stuff, a little bit undermanned Friday night and here, but it looks like, the guys that did come to play today, I mean, it was a team effort, everyone hustled, everyone shared, guys getting on the floor, coming away with some loose balls. So, what does that say from the mindset of this team that, like, hey, the record's not where we are, we're a little bit undermanned, but we're still coming out here fighting hard?
Well, we know what we're capable of doing. We work so hard in practice every day. It's just that we got to give it on a consistent basis every game. And we do that, we'll be okay. We may not have a record right now, but we're one of the teams that everybody's watching out for.
UIC, came in, really hot team, really played, have really played well in the conference. How important was, I know it's, still a loss, but how important was early on to get off to that 7-0 run and just really just make sure that they know, hey, they're in for 40 minutes?
It was very important, but I credit UIC. They're a very talented and good team, athletic team, and they're on a hot streak right now, and they was able to come back with it, but we was able to sustain. We just had some plays at the end of the game that we didn't accomplish.
Any more questions between that, please?
Great job.
We'll have take a quick break. Carl Alexander make a quick opening statement on today's game.
Well, it's pretty evident to see why UIC is the hottest team in our league right now, because they can get stops when they need them, and they can make plays on offense when they need them. Credit Steve McClain and the job that he's done in season 3 there, getting that program on the right track. But I also like to give a lot of credit to our players today. With a shortened bench, I thought we competed at a high level for 40 minutes. There was a variety of guys that stepped up. We saw a number of different guys scoring double digits yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I should say, with regards to the IUPUI contest here at home. But today we had some guys, that might have had, tired legs, understandably so, because that was probably one of the better defensive efforts that we had all season long on Friday. And as a result, their shooting legs wasn't quite there today. Josh McFarley, who's one of the more gifted athletes on our team, was able to pick up some of the lion's share of the scoring load from guys that were struggling, that had performed double digits for us, as well as Roshan Prince. And so I was particularly pleased with how we competed on the glass. Even though we were -3, I thought we did a particularly decent job of getting our share of offensive rebounds. Anytime we grab 15 offensive rebounds, that's nothing to sniff at. So there's a lot to learn from this one, a lot we can build on heading to the second half of the Metro Series. But right now, our number one priority is just getting rest and trying to get players back on the roster that we've been missing due to illness and or injuries.
Coach, you played with the lead all game on Friday. You had to play behind today. Was there a different mindset once UIC took the lead?
Well, not so much a different mindset playing from a deficit, more than it required me as the coach and our staff to keep the players engaged. We had a great game plan. We wanted to force them into becoming a jump shooting team because they did a great job of playing paintball all year long. Now, UIC, one of the statistics that's important to note when you play against them is they're one of the better free throw shooting teams in the conference at about 72%, close to 73% a game as a team. So we didn't want them to get downhill as much, throw a lot of post passes, so you probably saw, guys like Ty Odiasi, and guys like Clint Robinson maybe not score a lot in the paint, and we just forced them to take and make a lot of tough twos, and to their credit, they did that today. But just keeping the mindset there for our guys, even when we had deficits, that is a game of runs. We're going to make our runs, they're going to make their runs, and at the end, just when I thought we had another run left in us, a couple missed chippies at the rim, a couple missed open 3 opportunities. Unfortunately, it just didn't go our way today.
Coach, let's talk about the play of Josh McFarley. Obviously, career high 30 points, career high 6 steals, 5 rebounds. It looked like he was all over the place today, and that's just coming off on a good effort on Friday as well.
Without question, and this is one of the things that we've talked about all season long with our players. I mean, Josh has started games for us. He's been phenomenal for us. I mean, everybody knows he's one of the more gifted guys in terms of anticipation on and off the ball with regards to steals. He might have set a personal best today, I think, with 6 steals. But Josh is a testament to what it means to stay the course. He's really stayed the course and done a phenomenal job of just embracing any role that I've given him. He played the point guard for me all last season. Now I've asked him to play combo guard this year. Reserve role, okay, sharing minutes with Corey Allen. And at every turn, he's just stepped up and done his share, of the best way that he can based on his skill set. I mean, 30 points tonight, 5 rebounds, 6 steals. I mean, that's nothing to sleep at. I'm very, very proud of what Josh McFarley did today and how he competed on the defensive end by staying solid as he could.
Coach, sometimes when players go down, other players feel like they have to do, a lot more, and they force a lot of action. Chandra Black and Cole Long, guys who have played really within themselves and played to what their talents indicate. You saw 8 assists from Black tonight and 9 rebounds from Cole Long. Once again, they had good games on Friday. So once again, they're getting more minutes, but they're not forcing the action. They're just playing basketball.
Without question, and I like the maturity that both of those young people play with. Now, Dre obviously is a senior, so you expect that from him. But in Cole Long's case, he's just been solid. I mean, here's a kid that's getting on the glass, But the untold story about Cole Long is, I don't want to exaggerate and call him Cole Matambo. But this kid has been blocking shots at a very high clip, over the last course of 10 games. And so Cole has been a bright spot defensively for us. He brings energy, hustle. Obviously, he's one of our better offensive rebounders. I think he led us today with 3 of them. It's one of those situations where he and Dre Black know that they are glue guys with regards to what we're trying to accomplish each and every game. And I thought they did a great job today. Dre's been managing through severe cramps, not necessarily used, to the minutes that he's played. So we just try to load him up with potassium, tell him to eat some bananas, drink a lot of water. We gave him treatment around the clock, but hopefully as we get, to, a higher number of roster guys available to spell him, he won't have to carry the load and play 40 minutes.
Coach,
like you mentioned, a lot of the offense was spread out today and Friday. Is that promising for an upcoming game at Oakland?
Yeah, I think it's very promising because that's more players that you have to pay attention to. Anytime you can get ball movement, player movement, ball reversals, mistakes can occur. And one of the things that we were particularly concerned about going in this one is UIC, who plays the passing lanes with their athleticism because they got shot blockers in the back like Ty Odiasi, we didn't want them to take us out of our rhythm in terms of what we were trying to run, what we wanted to exploit them on in terms of running them off screens and actions. And I thought our kids stayed pretty disciplined. But when that ball moves, or like we like to say, when the ball talks, we know that the scoring load gets spread out, but we also understand that it gives us an opportunity to get to the free throw line, which was a strength for us today. I think we shot in upwards of 90-something% in the second half, and that's what we wanted to just continue to do more of, as the game went on.
Coach. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.